All right, guys, Coach Jamie here, ready to rock your Friday with a med ball or soccer ball. You could even use a pillow if you do not have a ball at home. You can also go ahead and grab some mini bands or a large resistance band. So whether you have these smaller bands or a long loop band, monster band, either way, or just a plain resistance band with the handles on the end, either way, we're going to crush the workout together. We're going to get ready to rock our weekend. Today's workout is an every 2 minutes on the minute. All right, so we have 2 minutes to complete a group of 3 exercises. So we're going to do 8 reps, 10 reps, and 20 reps. Hey, Jen, what's up, lady? So I was just,
Sorry, I'm late.
no worries. I was just explaining that we are doing every 2 minutes on the minute workout today. We need a soccer ball or med ball, a mini band or a long band, or a dish towel. If you do not have bands at home, you can always use a dish towel. Either way, we're going there's 3 exercises to be done in the 2 minute span. So an 8 rep strength exercise with the medicine ball, a 10 rep resistance band exercise, and then a 20 rep cardio burst. All right, and we're doing each of these groups 4 times through. So we're going to take our time during the strength movements, really use that block, and then crush that cardio. All right. So whenever we're ready, we're actually starting off on the floor with that glute activation. So I'm going to get our timer going. We're going to lie down in our belly. Jen, do you have everything you need?
I just need to go grab a soccer ball.
All right, go for it. I'm going to pause. All right, guys, so onto our bellies. I'm getting that timer going. We're starting off by lying on our side. We're raising one leg up and slightly out to the side. What you're going to feel is this is just basically squeezing that glute on that one leg. All right, we're going to keep our belly button in, our leg locked tight, so we're squeezing the front of that thigh. And then you're just lifting your leg up and slightly out, just like you're drawing a diagonal line with that toe. All right, you see it's just a diagonal line up and slightly out. Big squeeze on that butt. Forcing it to work, forcing it to warm up. Since we don't have a lot of cardio today, I like to do these specific muscle warm-ups. All right, we're going to switch sides. Big squeeze up and slightly out to the side. Now you can be looking with that head straight down to the floor to keep that back in a normal, neutral position. I'm turning my head so I can talk and you guys can hear me. Really focus on holding that leg up there, squeezing those cheeks with all you've got. You can add a mini band to those knees if you ever want to do these at home. This is a great way to wake up the mind, the brain connection with our glutes. 5 seconds, one more repetition, up, big squeeze. Good. We are going to roll over onto our backs. We're doing a glute bridge. Feet flat on the floor in line with those knees and hips. We're going to lift that butt up, big squeeze on those cheeks. Then we're bringing those elbows to the front of our ribs, squeezing those elbows in. Then we're going to reach those thumbs towards the floor. All right, keeping those elbows in the front of our rib cage, squeezing in, and then just pulling those thumbs towards the floor. So you're going to feel that in the back of those shoulder blades. All right. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to arch that back. So we're alternating between that glute bridge and that outward rotation of those arms. You do not want to lift that lower back off the floor. Force those small muscles in the back of those arms to work. Right? Big squeeze and out. Good. Now we're headed towards a bird dog. So rolling back over. All right, hands under the shoulders, knees under those hips, tuck those toes under. If you have a tennis ball at home, go ahead and put that on your lower back. Then you're making yourself as long as possible, reaching opposite hand, opposite foot. And the whole time I want you to really focus on pulling that belly button in, The nose stays pointed towards the floor. The chin is tucked. So we're extending the crown of our head away from us. As we lift, squeeze the shoulder, squeeze the glutes. Everything nice and tight. This is your warm-up, right? So we should be feeling this, warm everything up. Really focus on driving that hand and those toes into the floor as we squeeze up to hold that position. Beautiful. All right, we're up onto that foot. We've got our left foot on the ground, pointed straight ahead, right leg up. We're going to take our right hand, reach for that left toe. Then as we stand up, drive those hips forward. We're going to reach that arm up and out to the side so the palm reaches towards the ceiling or rotates towards the ceiling. Almost think of it as you're pulling a sword out of your pocket. So down into that single leg deadlift position, up and out to the side. So I'm going to show you from the side, right? Back stays nice and flat. Normal position, chin stays tucked, belly button stays in, keeping that shoulder out of that ear as you reach that hand. Your butt should be really feeling it. I know mine is. If at any point you're struggling to keep that balance, go ahead and kickstand. We're going to switch sides. All right. So by kickstand, I mean you can always just put that toe on the floor and use it as a light balance. I want most of your weight, though, in that right leg that's on the ground. Up and out to the side. Big squeeze as you drive that heel into the floor. Thrust those hips forward. Squeeze those glutes. Work that balance. Might not seem like a lot, but that balance is the base of all activities that you do on your feet, right? Walking, climbing, the stairs, sitting, everything that we do starts with our feet, as long as we're on them, right? Beautiful. Really work that balance. Squeeze those glutes. Couple more seconds. Woo. I'm going to tip it over. Nice job. All right. Jogging in place. Like I said, we have that E2 mom, so every 2 minutes on the minute, no rest in between. We have to finish those reps first. So the first exercise, 8 repetitions. We have a lateral lunge, stepping out to the side, toes pointed straight ahead, knees and hips all in a nice straight line, reaching that foot up, and then pressing out to the side. All right, so squeezing that ball up and across, keeping those shoulders out of those ears. That's 8 repetitions. Your next set is 10 repetitions of that pull down. So pulling that tension, pulling down on that band. So let's do our 8 repetitions with that med ball first. So stepping out to the side, everything in a nice straight line, up and across. All right, I like to work on my balance. So I'm coming to one leg, really focus on stepping not too far out, as if you're up against a wall, your toes, knee, and hip, all in a nice straight line. As you reach across your body, the core belly button stays pulled in. Breathe, nice slow movements. One more, and then we're going to those pull downs. Nice job. Now grab your either mini band, large band, or that dish towel. You're putting your hands inside it, or if you have that dish towel, just holding it. That band goes over your head. You're going to put tension on it, so you're pulling your hands away from each other, and you're pulling that band down towards that chest. Now, as you're standing here, exhale as you're pulling down, right? Keeping tension on that band the entire time. Woo, your shoulders are going to be on fire. Good control. Nice job. Beautiful. Big squeeze down. We're about halfway through those reps. Squeezing those elbows towards your ribs, especially as you get close to the bottom, right? We're pulling down like we're breaking it in half. 2 more reps. As you reach back up, make sure those shoulders aren't squeezing up into those ears. Nice job. All right, we got seal jacks, 20 repetitions, cardio burst. Keep going out and in. Oh, I missed time, bud. That's my fault, guys. All right, quickly do those seal jacks. All right. I thought we had until the 36th. I was wrong. All right. Med ball, lateral lunge, no rest for the weary. Out to the side, up and across. Whew. Apparently we have until the 30. So I thought I had 30 seconds to get those seal jacks in. That's all right, now I know. Beautiful. Belly button pulled in, squeezing those hands into that ball. Good controlled movements. Really focusing on bending that knee, keeping that chest up tall. Beautiful. 10 reps on that pull down. Arms overhead. I want you to roll those shoulders down and back, right? Tension on that band, big pull down. So those knees can get slightly bent. Squeeze those glutes, belly button in. We're not gonna rush. We still have 45 seconds. Good. Big squeeze as you pull that band towards that chest, keeping tension on that band. 4 more. Exhale as you pull those hands towards your body. 1 last one. Nice job. Seal jacks, 20 repetitions. Hands and feet out and in, toes straight ahead, soft knees. And remember, at any point you can take that jump out, simply step side to side. Again, that belly button stays in, chin stays tucked, crown stays tall. Yes, and we go again. We fit it all in that time. All right, back out to the side, up and across. Staying moving today, guys. We're busy on these 2 minutes. I'm trying to keep count as I'm talking here. Really work on that balance, Jen. That looks awesome. Great balance, lady. What I love about throwing that balance in is it forces you to engage the glute on the side that stays connected to the floor. 2 more. Big squeeze on that ball. Nice job. Now I'm going to show you that pull down with those big bands. All right, so your hands obviously aren't coming in. You're going to pull that band apart and then pull those elbows down. All right, again, shoulders down and back out of those ears. You can have your hands facing away from you if it's more comfortable on that big band. Just making sure that you're constantly keeping tension on it. Very nice job. Exhale as you pull it down. 4 more reps. I know my shoulders are feeling it. Good. 2 more. Last one, big squeeze. Nice work. Seal jacks, 20 repetitions. Get that heart rate up. We already only have 1 round left. All right. Do it nice and fast. Get that heart rate up. Beautiful. I believe we have a couple of seconds. Yes. All right. Last round on this bad boy. Lateral lunge. Everything in a nice straight line. Up and across. Core tight. Chest tall. On this one, you may feel, especially as those shoulders get tired, those shoulders wanting to squeeze up. Keep it down and back. Keep that chest tall. Keep the crown of your head pressing towards the ceiling, nice and tall. Last one. Nice job. All right. Pull down. I'm going back to that mini band because, woo, it burns. I like it. All right. Good tension on that band. Big squeeze down. Good. Pulling those elbows towards your sides. Toes stay pointed straight ahead, even in this semi-squat position, always directly under those hips. Good, 3 more. Big squeeze. Good job, guys. One last one. Beautiful. All right. Steel jacks for the finish. All right. Out and in. Keeping those hands even with those shoulders. Big stretch on the chest. Clap for yourself because this is our 4th round. Last round. Core. Always pulling that belly button in. Couple more. All right. Beautiful work, guys. Our next round, you guys keep your feet moving. 30 seconds of explanation. We've got that lateral lunge chop on that left leg. Same rules apply. Toes, knees, hips, all up against the wall. Then if you have a long band, we're doing a chest press. You can pull that band around your back, tuck those hands around the inside of those loops, and we're doing a chest press. So big squeeze on that chest. Then we've got twist jumps. All right, same repetitions, 8, 10, 20. So lateral lunge, up and out, balance as you go across, core stays tight, squeezing those hands into the ball, bend that knee, chest up tall, or halfway. Again, focusing on those shoulders, down and back. Great job. One more reps. Now I showed you the chest press with that large band. If you have a mini band, you might need to go a little bit faster or alternate. You pull your hand behind your back, all right, to hold the band and give it an anchor. And then your other hand goes in the loop and you punch forward. All right. So you might have to alternate 10 on each arm, whatever you have at home. I'm going to start with this mini band because I'd already explained the large band. Always controlling those bands, right? You control them as they pull in. It's easy to want to not work in that resistance. Good. All right, shake it out. We got twist jumps. Hands and feet in opposite directions. Core stays tight. Shoulder stays out of those ears. Oh, we had more time than I thought we might have until. All right, this is 1-1, so I'm only counting one side. So that's technically 40 twist jumps. All right. If we're not jumping, we're right here in that mini squat. Hand, elbow to that knee. Right. Again, with the toes pointed straight ahead. Belly button pulled in. Nice work. Shake it out. All right, we've got that lateral lunge on that left leg. Here we go. Out to the side. Chest tall. Big squeeze as we drive up. Because we don't have a lot of weight today, we're just using that ball. This is up to you to really squeeze and press. Focus on great muscle control. Squeezing with firm, solid movements, right? Good, last one. Nice work. Going that chest press, I'm going to continue one more round on my mini band, and then I'm going to move to that large band so you guys can see that as well. All right. Press it out, bend in those knees. My elbows are staying up about 45 degrees from my body. Exhale as you punch it forward. Breathe as you control that band back. Breathe in. Don't let that body rotate, especially if you're on one side. If you have that towel, go ahead and pull that towel apart as you press it forward. Nice job, guys. One more repetition. Beautiful work. All right, I feel that in my chest. Twist jumps. Nice and quick, our hands are up, nice and high as we drive those elbows behind us. All right, our chin stays tucked, crown stays tall, belly button in, toes straight ahead with those soft knees. Great work, guys, great work. We're not stopping. Got 2 seconds. We're just getting those reps in time. It's perfect. All right, lateral lunge with that chop out to the side. Big up and squeeze. At this point, my shoulders are really feeling it. Even with that lightweight ball, even with that band, bend that knee, drive up. Beautiful job, guys. 2 more repetitions. Down, toes straight ahead, back up. Nice job. All right. Let's see what I got on this red band. It's kind of thick. All right. Chest press. Bend those knees. Woo, that's a good one. I like it. All right. Again, you can see my arms at 45 degrees as I punch my hands forward. Whoop. That band might want to move around. Allow it to roll around until it gets into a comfortable place. Hopefully not pulling on your skin too much. Resistance bands are really great for working against that easy, like you really have to work even though it's on that easy range as you pull those hands back towards your body. Awesome. 2 more. That's why so many people are sore after working with resistance bands. All right, twist jumps right into it. We only have 22 seconds to fit them in nice and quick. These 2 minutes are flying by, guys. We're not stopping. Think of all that hard work. Keep crushing it. Push to the finish. It's only 7 seconds. Making sure those shoulders stay out of those ears. Yes, last round. No rest for the weary today, guys. Step out to the side, up and across, big squeeze. Whew, my shoulders. Good tall chest, nice work. Jen, I want you to step a little less out, all right? So that way you're getting down into that toe, knee, and hip all in a nice straight line. Better, much better. Good. Nice job. Exhale as you bring that ball up and across your body, squeezing those shoulders down and back. Nice work. One last one. Beautiful. No more lateral lunge chops, guys. All right. Band around that back. Hands inside. Mini squat, toes pointed straight ahead, right underneath those hips. All right. Chest tall. Belly button in. And show you from the side. My chest is still tall. We're not going to let it round. All right. Ears right over me, over those shoulders, right over those hips. Belly button in, always supporting that back. Nice job. Punch. Squeeze that chest by bringing those hands together in front of you. Just adding a little bit more range of motion. A little bit more squeeze. 2 more reps. Ooh, I'm on fire. Woo! Last one. Beautiful. Twists. Here it is. To the finish. Keep those elbows high. Shoulders down and back. Work that form. Beautiful feet. Beautiful knees, Jen. I love it. Nice work. Keep those feet moving. Always jogging in place. Our next exercise is a single leg deadlift, right? Right leg for left leg first. Bend it down. Then you're squeezing that ball as you pull those elbows up towards the ceiling. Stand up and squeeze those glutes. All right. Then with that band, large band, mini band, whatever you've got, we've got an alternating shoulder press. So pulling that band apart, punch it up. All right. One hand stays down and back. All right. So first one, deadlift with that row, 8 repetitions. Toes straight ahead. This leg stays right underneath that hip, just like warm-ups. Right? Stand up and squeeze. Working that balance. I do this a lot in these online classes because a lot of people, especially since we have a ball, right, or a medicine ball, if you're lucky enough to have one, it's not a lot of weight. So you can push these muscles to work harder by working that balance. All right? You can always kickstand that leg, drive through that heel, stand up and squeeze. One last one. Nice job. All right. Alternating shoulder press. I'm going to show you with that large band. One arm stays down in an anchor. Punch it up. Chest tall. Again with that slight bend in that knee. Work those shoulders. Lots of shoulder work today, guys. I like it. Good. Push and squeeze. Making that band as long as possible. This also works even if you just have a dish towel. Nice job. Couple more reps. All right, our cardio burst is a squat pop. So toes pointed straight ahead, squatting down, popping those feet back together. If you're not jumping, you simply step out to the side, reach for the floor. More importantly, good form, toes straight ahead, trying not to let them go out past those hips too far, right? Make them work. Nice job. All right, I'm on my right leg for this round for this deadlift plus a row. Bend it down, squeeze those hands into that ball as you pull that ball towards your body. Everything in a nice straight line. Neutral back position means kind of sticking that butt out a little bit. Belly button stays in even as you bend over. It is okay to put that foot on the floor. Work that balance. 2 more. Exhale as you pull that ball up. Drive through that heel, squeeze those hips. Nice work. Alternating shoulder press. All right, punch it up towards the ceiling. Any shoulder movements, you're gonna notice as your shoulders fatigue, your head is gonna wanna go forward, right? Don't let that happen. Focus on the crown of that head, pointing towards the ceiling, tucking that chin. Helps those shoulders stay in proper position, down and back. Great job, guys. Holy guacamole. I should have brought down a lighter miniband. Woo. 2 more reps, 1 on each side. Nice job. Squat pops, running right into it. Out, pop those feet in, squeeze those glutes if you want to take it up a notch. Reach those hands towards the ceiling. My chest stays tall, butt goes down and back. Bend those knees. Reach those hands up. You want to take it up a notch. Yes. Woo! Right back to that single leg deadlift with that row. We're not stopping today, guys. You moms are rough. I love it. And I feel like this was timed pretty well. Just enough reps to keep us moving. We're staying nice, slow, steady pace. Okay. Down, big squeeze on that back. We're already well over halfway with this workout. It's flying by. At least for me, I hope it is for you guys. One more rep right here. My booty's on fire. Yes. All right. All right, pull that band apart. One arm stays down as an anchor. Punch that hand towards the ceiling. Exhale as you press that arm up. Chest stays tall. Chin stays tucked. Belly button in. You are tall. You are proud. You're crushing your workout. Hopefully, breathing heavy at this point. I don't know about you. My shoulders are burning. My back is burning. Nice job. One more each arm. Woo! Squat pops right into it. Don't want to miss my cardio burst, right? Only a couple seconds. Under 10. Push through. Get as many reps in as you can. Yes. One last round, rock stars. One last round. Right leg. Single leg deadlift. Add that row. At this point, you may feel those glutes get tired. It might be hard to balance. That is perfectly normal, perfectly okay. Bend that leg. It's not about how deep you go. Try to hit parallel with that upper body. Try to keep that chest tall, belly button in. 3 more. Big squeeze on that ball as you bring it up to that chest. Yes. This didn't seem too bad in the beginning, right? Then it really all adds up. Last one. Yes. Last round on those shoulders. I promise. I'm alternating back and forth between that mini band and that large band, so you guys can see both. This mini band is brutal. Shoulders down and back. Pull against that band. Really focus on the shoulders down and back. Control the down. Oh my heavens. 3 more reps each arm. Oh, good Lord. I'm burning, guys. Last one. Yes. Squat pops to the finish. All the way to the end. You guys are going to get a short rest in 10 seconds as we move into our last group. Reach towards that ceiling. Toes straight ahead. Squeeze those glutes as you bring those feet together. Nice job. Don't stop moving those feet. Next round, we have a lunge with a close press. Stepping straight back, feet in line with those hips, 90 degrees on those legs. Come up, pushing those hands into that ball, pushing that ball forward. All right, so down, up and squeeze. All right, then we have a glute bridge with that mini band, tucking it underneath those feet, just like warm-ups. 8 reps on these lunge with that close press. Again, you can alternate those legs. You don't have to work that balance. I just really think for a lighter weight, even though we're lower reps, you might as well force yourself to work on that balance. Make those glutes work just a little bit harder. Big push forward. Nice job. All right. That band is going over your hips, then you're tucking the band underneath those heels. All right. You're pressing those hips up into that mini band, squeezing those glutes, controlling that down. If you have a mini band, it can just go right over those knees. All right, right above the knees, making sure you keep tension on that band, making sure the heels are in line with the knees, in line with the hips. Big squeeze on those cheeks. Yes, 3 more. Good control down. Last one. Our cardio burst is going to be a ball slam. Taking that ball from overhead, throwing it towards the floor, going into that squat position. All right? Hands stay right over top that ball. So at no point does it bounce up into your face. Chest up tall, shoulders down and back on that extension. If you want to get more power behind it, go ahead up to those toes, throw it through the floor. Right? Nice job. 1 second. Woo! Lunge with the close press. Right into it. Right leg forward this time. If you're alternating and working on that balance, 90 degrees on those legs. Think about toes straight ahead. If you have a camera going or a mirror, look at yourself. Make sure the heel is in line with the toes, knee in line with the toes, knee in line with the hips. For a nice straight line. One last one. Push those hands into that ball. Great job. All right. Onto the floor, into that bridge. Tuck that band under those feet. And up into that band. Squeezing those glutes. Making sure everything's in a nice straight line. Great work. Even as we push up, that belly button stays in, right? Good control down. If you have that band around your waist, you control that down. Great job, guys. 3 more reps right here. Great work. Squeeze those cheeks. One last one. Up and squeeze. Woo! Right into those ball slams. You guys are awesome. We're pushing to the finish. My legs are actually on fire with this little bit of weight, right? We got 10 seconds. All the way up, all the way down. Trying to keep that chest and those shins parallel. Woo! Right back into that lunge. Left leg forward. Guys, we have 2 more rounds. All right? Pushing and punching that ball forward. Squeezing that glute. We're on the home stretch. We have under 4 minutes of work left. All right, it's nothing. Think about all the work you've already done. 2 more reps. Squeeze the ball. Squeeze the glute. Nice job. All right, onto the floor. Stand under the heels. Try to make sure it's even. And press those hips into that band. Squeeze. Squeeze the glutes. You're going to feel this in the front of those thighs too. That's all right. A little bit of everything right here. Really focused. Squeezing those butt cheeks together. Awesome job. 4 more repetitions right here. 2. Big squeeze. Press those hips up. Oh, nice work. All right. Ball slams. Roll it down. Chest up tall. Through the floor. Beautiful. Try to get those feet in just a little, Jen. Yeah, man, that's beautiful. Toes straight ahead. Chest up tall. Making that power. You're strong. We're pushing to the finish. Woo! 1 last round, guys. Lunge close press. Right leg forward. This is it. Under the 2-minute mark. Give it all you've got for this last round. I know I'm burning. This is awesome, guys. Keep working. Squeeze. Don't give up on yourself. Force that body to work. One last one. All right. We got this. Last set of bridges. Making those muscles scream all the way to the end. And you're having a hard time getting that tucked under there. All right, there we go. All right, up and squeeze. Squeeze those butt cheeks together. Make sure those knees are staying in line with those toes. Love the work that you're doing because we're almost at the finish line. Cool down and stretches coming. Really focus on form as your muscles are getting tired. 3 more big squeezes. Jen, those look awesome. Making sure that belly button stays in. Last one. Grab that ball. Ball slams to the finish. This is it. All we've got left. 20 seconds of hard work. Chest up tall. Toes straight ahead. Knees right over those toes. Come on, 10 seconds. Show me what you got. How fast can you go? How hard can you push with good form? Yes. Shake it out. Get a drink. Woo. That was straight through, guys. Beautiful work. Shake it out. Don't stop. Moving those feet as we bring that heart rate down. Woo. Nice job. Stepping back and forth. Nice job, guys. Beautiful work. Whew. Feels good. We're going to go right into that inner thigh stretch, staggering those feet so that that right foot is a little bit forward, left toes are in line with that right heel, then that right leg, tuck those hips. All it is a squeeze of those glutes, just like we were doing in those glute bridges. Feel that stretch all through the inside of that hip. If you don't feel it, that's okay. Do not chase the discomfort of stretching. If it's not stretching, that's perfectly fine. That just means that your muscle length is good and that there's no reason to stretch it. Switch sides. Left foot a little bit forward, right toes back. You might feel this more on one side. Again, totally normal. Try to keep those toes pointed straight ahead. Big squeeze on those glutes to tuck those hips under. Still keeping that nice toe chest. Awesome. All right, down to those knees. 90 degrees on those legs. Tuck those back toes under. All you're going to do is, again, squeeze those glutes. Tuck those hips under. You may feel right here a stretch in the hip and down the thigh. If not, go ahead. You can add in a reach up towards the ceiling, as long as those hips can stay under when you reach up. And then again, if you need to take it a hair further, go ahead and lean over that bent front knee. This should add in a nice big stretch down the front of that hip. If you weren't feeling it before, this is a place a lot of us get tight. A lot of us work a ton, especially if you're on the floor doing abs. Sitting in a chair all day gets tight. Now we're going to take that left foot. It's going to slide in behind that front leg. All right. Same stretch, slight lean over. You might feel this down the side of that hip as you tuck those hips under. Great job. Switch sides. All right. 90 degrees on those legs. Tuck those back toes under. Squeeze those glutes to tuck those hips. Feel that stretch in the front of that hip. If you need to, you reach up toward the ceiling. And again, if you need to add a little bit more stretch, you can always lean to the side. We only add these progressions on when we feel like you're getting a bigger stretch, right? You don't feel any difference when you add the lean, don't add the lean. Just makes it harder for our bodies to keep good alignment. Big squeeze on those glutes. Feel that stretch down the front of that thigh. Good, staying right here. Just go ahead, take that back toe, tuck it under, put it behind that front leg. Still reaching, still tucking those hips. By now, your butt's probably still screaming. That's perfectly okay, right? No such thing as too much glute work. All right, we're gonna go into a back stretch. So tucking those hips back onto those heels, reaching those hands forward, away from that body. Let's add a side bend in. You're gonna reach your left hand over and reach your right hand on top of it. Making sure those hips stay back. That back is rounded. Nice big stretch behind the shoulder, down that back. You can feel this all the way down into the side of your spine. Beautiful. Side. Nice big stretch. Good. Holding it, pressing those shoulders to the floor while keeping those hips back to those heels. Every deep breath, try to sink a little deeper. Nice job. And staying right here, we're just going to reach those hands out nice and wide. Relax those hands, bend those elbows, and push that chest towards the floor. I want you to focus on keeping those shoulders pulling down and back as you push them towards the floor. Important to try to keep the elbows and the forearms on the floor and those hands nice and relaxed as you push that chest towards the floor, keeping that butt on those heels. Nice rounded back. Exhale. All right, guys. Beautiful work. If anything else feels tight, go ahead and hit that stretch again. Nice deep breath. You guys killed it today. Make sure you drink lots of water. Healthy recovery. Food is fuel. All right. If there's anything I can do to help you reach those goals, always reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. Keep kicking butt.